And welcome back to Horizons of the Vast.
Hello! I'm excited to
Hello.
get caught up on what happened last week.
We will. Yes. Would you please explain to Administrator Variel, why these 7 people are available for questioning? Not an official arrest, just available for questioning.
These ones. I was looking at... Yeah.
The incident at the facility.
Yes.
Yeah. Did we start with the incident or did we start with the ritual?
We started with
We
the
started
ritual.
with the ritual.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you want...
so, I was gonna say, so Dr. John was showing her, was trying to unveil her recent breakthrough, or at least part of it while it's in construction.
Progress.
Yes.
Who did she show?
But, showing it to us, the administrators,
Okay, good.
and maybe a few onlookers and staff.
No. If they are not on the clearance list, she's not to talk about it.
No, they would be people
They
on the clearance
were.
list.
Okay.
They are on the side.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Also,
not public. It's
Yeah. Diedrich has
would
her
make
gun
sense.
ready. The moment Variel says no, those people are gone.
no, please. Yeah, but during that time, there was an incident where construction, it was like a auto builder robot went berserk and started attacking the crew. We managed to save him, so there was no loss of life, just a little bit of damage to the actual structure. So now we're like investigating what happened. But one of the people, the Kasathan, was looking into the robot before we could check, because she ran over to take a look at it. And then when we checked, there was a Abadaran key was on it, was in the code.
Yes, it was. You found traces of the Abadar symbol, and you also found this little guy, which you captured. He was a lot of trouble. His name is Cool Kid.
Yeah, we captured him, and now we're like containing him.
Yeah. This flying baseball basically flew over, and we assumed hacked stuff stealthily, and giggled and tried to went off, and yeah, we put him in a pot in a bag in another bag or something like that.
It was very convoluted.
Yeah.
We got him in a box or a bag or a drum or something, and then stuck
Yeah,
it
an
inside
oil
a
barrel.
space container.
So, let's make sure I understand this. This thing is a construct or an actual sentient creature?
It is
We
a
don't
construct.
fucking know.
A drone.
Okay.
It might be a drone.
Oh.
It might be some kind of artificial intelligence thing. Don't know yet. Haven't gotten that far.
We just put it in a box so it couldn't get away.
Also,
Yeah, and
Haria saved one of the people. The new safety slogan is "Thick thighs save lives."
We're back.
I mean, Slate has saved 2 of them, and well, he also got thick thighs.
Oh, that's just dwarf.
Yeah, they save lives. Yeah, so basically, this little guy was absolutely an instigator, and those nice people in the box were on site. The construction workers were the ones that were harmed, so I'm not sure if they would harm themselves in the whole deal, but you know, there has been people that killed their own sister, apparently. Well, Dr. Jean is always, well, there too, and could also be kicking shit up, but that's also not very probable. And the other 2 people vanished, apparently, that were in the box. Or 3 people. Yeah. But to continue on, to catch up with having one piece of construction equipment damaged for a little bit, Dr. John Vaughan wanted to do like triple shifts or something for construction, which the administration agreed upon is a fucking stupid idea, leading to us skipping a whole chapter in the book or something.
Well, not necessarily, because now instead of the Union meeting to defend themselves, it's now going to be a questioning period where the Hell Knights are going to extract information from these people to see, like, you suspect sabotage. We will rule out the probability that the sabotage came from any of these 7 people on site.
Yeah.
And you're free
just
to
for
be
this
there.
instance. Yeah.
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
I assume that basically last week would be like, oh, like, very aware, you'd be like, sorry, I'm having to catch up all this paperwork of, running the art, not military, I apologize. And then we'll be, okay, I have regained sentience, I'm free from my emails.
Yeah.
There were so many.
Varial was talking to people. Lots of people.
Yeah.
So-
Also, prior to the workplace incident, we got to do the T-form, paid it as wizard, pulled the few people who were stuck in time out of time by sacrificing either Team B or the couple 100,000s of credits in Oligarchium, I don't fucking know.
Orichalcum.
Orichalcum, yeah. Either that was sacrificed or Team B, who knows? Who cares?
No, we had to use Orichalcum for that.
Yeah, but Team B is still lost in time. Not there.
Well, I think also another thing is we don't want to be saying that, like, hey, welcome to ZeniCorp. We will actually just sacrifice you in rituals. Not exactly great.
Is anybody listening right now? We don't know. The brain led the whole fucking thing. I don't know. Maybe the brain teleported itself in the time of Rasputin.
So, would you like to question these people, or are you going to trust the Hell Knights to do it for you and then get that information back to you? Because they do have the rights to revoke citizenship.
Why do they have the right? No, they don't.
Well, they as part of the strike force, if these people threaten the longevity or prosperity of the settlement, they have been granted special dispensation to take away those citizen rights. We discussed
Are they
this.
claiming it?
Yes,
Yeah.
part of the NDA is saying that if you are actually basically committing treason and hard enough, that you will not be a part of the corporation anymore and you get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's
Which is why it was also important that it's also important that Varian has put the burden upon himself and literally anybody else that's part of the team to ensure that everything is fully figured out, so we don't just ban people for no reason.
Yeah.
So
'Cause
the
otherwise,
Knights
if
don't
we-
get to just do it, they get to recommend it, and
Yes.
then
Yes.
it's reviewed.
That
Yeah.
shit gets run by us. They do not have the authority.
Yeah, administration would have final say on that.
Yeah, no, we have a policy on strategic, ambiguity about Hell Knights and Knights of Golarion.
Well, they're all on Team ZeniCorp. It's just that they're specifically all brought on for their specific talents.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if Hell Knights wanted to question them with Varial supervising, I'm interested.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, Cali would definitely want to supervise as well.
Would you like to do this in the urban security station, or would you like to take them to, say, the Corpo Tower?
I was gonna say probably just like, well, if the Hell Knights are gonna be doing the questioning, we take them out of like where their workspace is at and bring them to the Hell Knight bunker. So I'm sure that place is
How
locked
far
down.
is how far is that away from us?
It's in
Yeah, that's
settlement.
another question.
Just like Knights of
Okay.
Galarian, everyone's in settlement unless you say they are not, and they will be using the urban security station.
Oh, okay. I would say the urban security station is very secure.
I mean, but it also has tapes and eyes on stuff. You know, it's a police station. So, I mean, we have control over the tapes. We can delete anything we fucking want to. Never mind, it's fine.
We can? One of the Hell Knights asked.
No.
We can. You
We
can't.
can.
Oh,
You're not part of this inner circle thing.
we're part of the inner
No.
circle of hell.
Yes.
I can only assume that this, this actually leads in here.
Yeah, it does.
Very well.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you just gotta go over here, and then you'll see it.
You can also go through the mirror, probably. If you really, really want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
These guys, it's getting a bit crowded in here if you guys are coming in here, so they're
Yep.
going to wait in the outside area while you do your questioning. Garr and Slate, you want to be in the observation room?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
What's the blind spots of the observation room? Like, do
So-
you have cameras in there that you can see from outside?
They have
The
they
only,
have the
the only blind spot would be right here.
They do have cameras. They have the control center right here where they can lock anything down.
Okay.
They have the one-way window which only they can see through.
Okay. Disregard.
No,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Is it still the same day as the incident, or did we sleep over it?
Oh, yeah, they're getting dragged their ass over here now.
But three
Yeah.
of them need medical attention.
Okay, then the three that need medical attention get medical attention first, and then
Okay.
make sure that they are escorted.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure the three that need medical attention weren't it because, well, they nearly got killed by that thing.
Yeah, we should probably sign a Hell Knight or a Knight of Galarian to like watch over them until they're like requested here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. One of the Hell Knights is gonna go to the hospital.
Sweet.
Yeah. Could we just send, somebody of the regular police force over there? I'm not too keen on letting, it's a different kind of cult, but letting cults deal with anything alone, not nice.
The Hell Knights.
Hell Knight should be fine. They will do their job. They're not going to harm them unless
we tell them to.
unless
Yeah.
we're told to, or they perform any actions that would gain the Hell Knight's ire.
Yeah, aka attempt to use or give them a reason to use deadly force.
Yes.
Yeah,
Which
I
I'm
would
sure they
like
won't.
somebody who also has the, capabilities of providing non-lethal force there.
They are fully capable of providing non-lethal force. I'm
Yes,
sure
they
that.
can.
I
yeah.
point over at this guy and I tell him definition deadly force go.
The definition of deadly force is whatever you say it is, Administrator.
See, that's the problem.
Okay, they would have done training on it to the actual current modern military definition of what deadly force is. That way, they would be actually not just kill civilians and actually commit murder. So
Pact
Might
World
I-
military, not Vesk World military. Got it.
correct. That would have been part of their training.
Might I remind you of the hell part of Hell Knights?
Yeah, it's called they listen to us. Sorry, I almost had a
It's the
Freudian
Knights
slip where they said
part,
listen
yes.
to me.
At least you didn't
Yeah,
say
yeah.
listen to mom.
Alright, let's get this questioning on the road.
Understood. Please roll initiative for the sake of keeping it organized.
So, would this initiative be also possible to be a diplomacy initiative?
Absolutely, just like Variel is doing acrobatics in the room.
I don't know why I have acrobatics. signaled, but I will do regular perception.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry.
If you give me a -2, please, on
No,
that
sir.
initiative.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I don't really have any other actual ones that I could use for this.
Yeah.
Unless you could count society, but it's the same as my perception check.
Society would be good.
Yeah, I will. Either way, I need to get. Yeah, you already marked -2, so we're good.
Uh-huh. And Slate, if you have a skill or wish to roll society or something else, something that would be verbal or to do with observation of these people, that's perfectly fine too.
Oh, by the way, if it's relevant at any point, I got lied to me, so
It will be extremely relevant at some point.
yeah. So, just in case that becomes relevant, my deception DC is 25.
Okay. So, what are your feelings on this man? And if you've noticed, you do have Observer on the token. You should be able to click on him. I gave you a critical success and 1 observation because they were very impressed that you saved all 3 people and shut down the equipment.
Alright.
Yeah, it says like, but they deserve more for what they have been put through with the malfunction equipment, which I want to know like what that more implies.
Ah, that's what we're gonna discuss right now. Garr, you're first. Someone might be looking for a handout.
We can communicate with people inside the room like any other observation.
Oh, yes.
Room, right?
There has to be a speaker.
Yes.
Okay.
The only provision is you do not need to communicate with Gantry and Dr. Jean Von. You can communicate directly with people in the room if you choose to. It's depending on whether or not you actually want the person being questioned to hear you. That is your call while you are in this room. While you are in this room, you cannot, you can't just go to the side and whisper. These guys are going to know and they're going to try to overhear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's start with devising a stratagem.
Sure.
Gonna use skill stratagem for this. T for target.
Yeah, because the main thing is that obviously the doctors and the Hell Knight are not in the groupthink chat.
Oh, that's another thing. The group chat ain't working.
Oh, was there something that I misunderstood?
Yes.
Yeah, Marley's lost in time with, the others. And out of time is apparently not planetary.
Yeah, I reckon she's probably going to appear in like 6 months.
Oh, hell yeah, 19?
Yep.
And I am going to... I want to try to get a read on Gentry first.
Sure.
It's going to be...
Which of these would you like?
I had to pop it out so I could read it. Let's see.
I like that you can do that now. Just right-click, pop it out, and you'll have all 3 of the people together. And you might be able to actually compare facts and see if someone's lying.
All right, let's go with perception.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh my
Let's see if it'll
god.
let me roll it properly without it being blind.
Oh, you don't want the 19 to make it a 37?
Oh yeah, I do want to use the 19. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I please use it.
Okay.
Definitely using the 19 for this.
You know what? Save it for better days or something.
Yeah, saves for a better day the one round use
Yeah.
ability.
You can use it tomorrow, right?
Oh, if only. But yeah, my second action is going to be to do a perception check on this person with that 19 plus my 18 perception.
37 is a critical success. This man detests Variel and the soldier mentality. However, he is incredibly taken with Molly. So if she were here, you would get a circumstance bonus for talking with him because he highly respects intelligent people. He's speaking pretty frankly, seems highly intelligent, and he's generally doesn't like people who are considered simpletons or soldier mentality, so you have the feeling if Kuzan was also here, he wouldn't take well to him. He doesn't like the idea of Operation Sharkwing being used in military applications rather than for the common goodwill of the settlement. And although his attitude to you is friendly now because he believes that the administration is on his side and the workers will be trusted, but they deserve more for what they have been put through with the malfunctioning equipment, you get the feeling that he is one of the people who has been criticizing the project the most.
Okay.
Now, do you want your question answered on what he believes is compensated?
Yes.
Okay. So, they of course want more money. They believe that they have been the subject of basically what Gantry will call corporate sabotage, corporate espionage, whatever you want to say it, even if the other two won't believe it, namely the construction foreman and the safety inspector, which you have waiting outside. He'll speak freely with you while they're not here, but while they're in the room with him, you get the impression things might be a little different. Now you have him singled out.
Okay. Yeah, so Garr is definitely going to relay all that to Variel, Haria, and Cali. Just kind of giving a running commentary, more or less, on Variel specifically. Based on previous interactions and body language, that sort of thing. Very detailed breakdown for only having seen this man for like less than a day.
Oh, you've pegged him. You've completely pegged him. The intellectual sort, the better than thou sort. Doesn't like soldiers. Doesn't think they're necessary in today's society anymore. We've advanced beyond them.
Okay, and with my last action... With my last action, I'm going to try to get a read on Dr. Jan.
Okay.
I mean, he did witness this woman, like, threaten to knife fight the other scientist over text, over email. So
I believe that says a lot about her personality right there.
In society, blind.
Okay.
I would also say that because I saw that Operator didn't give me as many skills as I wanted to, I did make Variel's intelligence to a 4. So he is actually like really smart too.
Oh yeah. But the fact that you've been in the military has
I get
completely Gantry doesn't believe in military intelligence. He believes it's an oxymoron. And holy hell, Garr, you are on point today. You believe, even though she's a unique creature, you've gotten the most accurate read on Dr. John Vaughn of anyone in this colony. You think that she is a completely unrealistic bitch bent on scrubbing the Vesk off her homeworld, burning everyone who gets in her way.
So basically, Kuzan was right. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, Garr is not going to say that.
Why not?
Well, he's not going to phrase it that way.
Okay.
But he will let them. He will let everybody know that she is, as much as Gentry hates the military, that is how much this woman probably dislikes the Vesk, and she'll probably risk anything to do it.
Yeah, to Cali, Haria.
Yes.
Alrighty, clicky.
Yeah, Haria will think back, oh no, not another... probably... man, it's nearly another cult. Fuck that.
Vario.
Alright, Brian's gonna take it since he's gotten information from everybody at this point, but like, okay. Alright, so first of all, I want to make sure I say that the main reason we're here is just trying to figure out what exactly happened, and also why it happened. I don't think you guys necessarily involved with Abadar Core, obviously, right? But we're just want to make sure we get our facts taken down, make sure this gets put on record.
Ah, yes, paperwork must make you feel very confident in yourself, especially when you're not pointing a gun at someone, Gantry says.
So have you guys had any dealings with Abadar Core recently, say within the last like 6 months?
So Gantry will be honest. He will say, like, some of the items that he's purchased is from Abadar Corp. I mean, Abadar Corp is the biggest corporation in the known galaxy. They have dealings with everyone. The only place they don't have a foothold in is the Vast. So getting transportation here, things like normal foodstuffs and everything, before they came over to your settlement, you know, like, Abadar is everywhere in the Pact world. Everyone's had interaction with Abadar Corp.
Okay, so at least specifically, maybe is there any products you would have that would have, you know, malware potentially on it that you could bring into the area where you're working at? Because the thing is that I found malware on the worker robot, and then found the little ball guy. Right, so I'm mostly curious as to how exactly he got there. You know, not saying you guys did it or anything like that, I'm just curious if you guys know anything about it, or how it might be tied back to Abadar Core, because now they're starting to irritate me.
Alright, are you going to give an intimidation, a diplomacy, or some other skill?
I'm just going to do a raw diplomacy, since I don't actually have any social skills on Varial.
Okay.
Since, you know, I don't exactly have a very high charisma in the first place, because it's 0.
Mm-hmm.
And the attitude Varial has is that, like, we're all here searching for the truth, and if you don't listen to it, well, that's your fault.
Alright. Well, he will answer earnestly, as he did before, and say, like, I don't know what you want, but I've already told you this. If it is potentially on something, it could have been on anyone's, including your own. I mean, can you prove that Abadar Corp didn't put, like, malware on your technological equipment? How many purchases have you made?
Very few, actually. I also make sure I don't bring anything that is supposed to be not on site that can have malware on it, not there.
Okay.
So like, Varian will show that like there's like a halo on his left side of his wrist where like he would usually have like a Fitbit or something like that. And there's an absolute suntan on there, but he doesn't have it because he was at the site earlier, so he took it off.
All right. Well, he has no reason to disbelieve you.
All right. Well, I'm just here taking notes at this point. Haria, you got anything? Then I will in turn.
No sweat.
Yeah. Oh, one quick question again, because I kind of forgot. Which one was it again that rooted around in the piece of construction equipment before we got to it?
Your construction worker.
That one, yeah.
Yes.
They're not here at this moment, so...
I'm out here.
Yeah. I know. Honestly, I don't think I need anything from these fine two gentlemen. Unless there is something you nice people have as a matter of, request or, thing you would like to bring up.
Gantry is very earnest and says thank you for saving the workers and not destroying the equipment.
That would be inefficient. But you're welcome. We try our best.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you would like to bring up in regards to this project, or anything you might have noticed? We can talk about anything.
Would you like intimidation, diplomacy, or perhaps something else?
I think Haria is open to talk about anything. Probably blind, right?
Yes. Discovery.
Yep.
You can put it on discovery, or you can do the thing. And you get a +1 for clue in.
I forgot to put it on because I have rolled at the same time.
No sweat. No problem. All right, so he volunteers some information that Dr. Jean Vaughn skipped some security and safety things in the efforts of efficiency to make the project go faster. And Dr. Jean denies this to your face, saying that, it was just needless bureaucratic work and it didn't actually contribute to the safety of the workers. It was just something that they like to do. If the rags aren't folded properly, or they don't have like the certain kind of equipment they like cleaned or whatnot, they won't do their job. I mean, it's how much do they actually need to be a construction worker? That doesn't seem like a job to her. It's more like a life choice.
Dr. Jen Vaughn, it
Yes.
is my experience that bureaucracy is written in blood. And I would like to just let that statement hang with the intimidation.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. Bureaucracy is here for a reason, and we follow it.
Okay. So, let's see. You know what? She's decided to give you several leads on modules for constructing ships, building stations, and the purposes of, say, constructing an additional planetary barrier, because she feels inspired in this moment by your statement.
Okay, cool. I'm not going to check these for bureaucracy, but thank you for telling me anyway.
Yeah, the creative juices, they're flowing. I don't know why.
Do you need a bureaucratic assistant?
No, definitely not.
You will get one anyways.
Oh no.
Anyways. Cali,
Cali,
anything you would like to add?
in this moment, could you please tell me what your ideal of this woman is? Because the concept of justice is going to come into play very shortly.
Cali with you mean like between Jan or Iomade?
Oh, both, please. Both.
Okay. Dr. Jan, like Cali feels is like very reckless and is walking down a dark path. Since a lot
Yeah.
of things she does seems to be done out of spite or out of like looking down on like her fellow peer.
I like that word choice. Dark path. Go with that.
And for Iomade is what Cali's number one. Cali is the Cali is a fangirl of Iomade and strives to be like her, except for the haircut.
Oh, except for the haircut. Okay. All right. WWID.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and ask your question.
All right. Cali would ask, Mr. Gantry, would you like to provide us with the ledger of the equipment that you've used, that you're using in this construction, that has been purchased from Abadar, or can be routed back to Abadar's what companies?
I couldn't purchase any of the construction for the equipment by your own provisions of administration from Abadar Corp. Once I arrived on world, Abadar Corp was no longer an option, which I thought was very, very suspicious to begin with. And he hands you the ledger, and you can confirm it with Medea, the construction worker foreman, and all her siblings, and the safety inspector, Kilecto Nikto. It's just we weren't allowed. All the money, all the construction, all the equipment had to come from Zenodiah. There were no other options. For foreign labor, however, we were allowed to hire whomever we needed, and in my opinion, we hired too many. And Dr. John is going to scoff at this.
Sure. Do you have a link to the database of your employees?
Yes, I do. Go ahead and give me a computers, Cali. Or you can use Infosphere lore. So you begin checking through the things, and you're seeing a lot of familiar usernames, especially from the stuff that Vario tagged you in the emails and everything. Like, there might be some legwork to do here, but you're starting to see a pattern.
All right, thank you for this. This will be very useful information. I thank you very much for your cooperation. That is all I have for now.
Now, Cali,
anyone else?
Before you end turn, tell me about your hunger for justice and this dark path that Jan has found herself on.
Well, Cali wants, like, as you know, like, Cali is a guardian, so
yes,
Cali's sense of justice is, in the sense that it's about protecting others. So, in like this sense, she's more aligned with protecting the workers and staff.
Oh,
like for their like own, like from being like having like discomfort due to like long hours, or like any dangerous procedures that's caused from such, like lack of sleep. And then, or any other like harm or bodily injuries that may come from like Dr. Jan's what plan to have them work long, treacherous hours on end.
Yeah, maybe her.
She also
Okay.
She also does not want unnecessary conflict with the Vesk, especially like on this colony that is not that is nowhere near like warlike at all.
Ah, so would you say that your ideal of justice in Iomade is different from Dr. John's idea?
Yes, Cali values more of like the protection than like any battle aspect from her. Oh dear.
So what if it were to get a little twisted like this by the animosity of Dr. John as you begin to imagine Iomade in her eyes?
I guess Cali will do a little bit of blinking, rubbing her eyes.
At least the hairstyle is better.
Yeah, maybe
No.
Dr. Jan should worship Regathiel instead.
Clicky,
Honestly,
clicky. You said you wanted the hairstyle different. I gave you what you wanted. Slate! There's a lot going on in this room.
And not much I think Slate can weigh in on.
Well, let's take a look. Maybe you can. I mean, you are a pilot. And you have a...
He's got piloting, crafting, and medicine.
I think crafting would be especially helpful here. Maybe not as much on Dr. John, but probably for Gantry. He has to work as the union representative for a lot of laborers. Like, you could possibly see something, at least intuitively, about this man and what he values. All right. So you're not getting a complete read, but you get the suspicion that this man is dealing with too many people at this point. He might be a bit overwhelmed. That's the most I can give you.
I think that's about all Slate can really do then.
Okay. Medea is going to come in. Gantry is going to come out. And Gantry is going to say to Haria, as he leaves, he goes like, "She's a terrible woman. I just don't know why you chose her as the head." And greetings, all. And she looks very happy.
Hello.
She looks very happy despite the fact that you can't see whether or not she's smiling or not, but her eyes are very curved and whatnot. She bows her head to Variel.
Hey, good morning.
Oh, good
Or
morning,
whatever time it is.
Administrator. Yeah.
Wonderful to have you here.
Yes, we're all family.
Yeah. So, I'll let Garr go ahead and do his investigator shtick first, since he's actually still in initiative order.
Yep.
All right, let's see if devise a stratagem treats me right.
You still have your 10. Don't forget your 10.
This is true.
Is it our investigator skill that says you can always take 10?
I gave a homebrew option to do that because Garr kept rolling 3s for 6 sessions.
That's funny as shit, and I'm glad he did that, because that actually kind of makes sense.
Mm.
I feel like there's a certain level of investigator where you're like, yeah, I'm just really good at making shit up.
And I think we gave it like a per 10-minute frequency kind of thing, so it can't be abused in combat.
Correct, but this is influence encounters. Every influence encounter here is 20 minutes, so he'll get it back for each of them.
Yeah, I'm going to use Surefire Stratagem,
Okay,
and I'm going to take that 10.
no sweat.
And what skills are available for our newcomer here?
Would you
And he tries to
believe...
get a read on them.
No sweat. Would you believe the same ones? As I
Okay.
post them again. Boop.
I will do... Yeah, let's go with perception again. So 28.
All right. So you get a very good read on this woman. First of all, she's happy to be here. She's pleasant. She seems like a fair person. Construction worker by nature. She's come here voluntarily. Like the Hell Knights didn't force her to be here or anything. one of the first things she did was go over to the equipment to make sure it was safe for all of you and the construction workers. Technomagical communications and applications for a settlement or system-wide area are something that she's never done in her career before. Usually it's just about building structures and getting the equipment up and everything. So she's very excited. You know, like she's bubbly, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So that's not an act. Good to know.
Her
but Garr will
brothers, her brothers and sisters are all the construction workers.
Okay.
Nepotism.
But Garr will relay that she doesn't really know as much about the ins and outs of the machinery, at least not enough to be capable of altering code.
You feel like the extent of her knowledge is lockout, tagout, on, off.
She can turn it on and off again. That's about it. Okay. Devise a stratagem skill check. And let's see. What do I do with my last action?
You could press the little button that says lockdown.
That's not necessary yet.
Okay.
Garr is aware it exists and he is ready. There's a weird, I feel like Garr is watching what's going on in the room and there's this weird tension he can't place.
Oh, there is a tension you can place, and it is on this woman, because no one who has come into this room has had amicable feelings about this woman. You've all been scrutinizing her, even in the box.
I think I'm just gonna skip my last action.
Okay. Variel.
Okay. So, Meta, this is the same question I asked Gantry. Have you bought or anything from Abadar Core and or potentially brought it onto the site? Or, any, like I said, any equipment that we've purchased from Abadar Core, as we found there was actually malware from Abadar Core on the robot.
And she'll surrender her communicator and any other technical devices at this time for you to look at or to be scrutinized. She'll also mention that all of her brothers and sisters bought their communicators in the Pact Worlds, so the tech that they brought with them was Abadar Core in nature. Like, she's willing to switch to your provider plan. I guess if you want to provide them with new phones, she'll take them.
Okay. Well, if you don't mind, we're just going to scrub through it, just make sure there's no malware on it. We'll hand your phone back.
Oh, no sweat. I don't mind. You're free to look at all my pictures, too. And she'll give you the code for the phone.
I will not look at your pictures, but feed me just a second, and Varian will start going through it. Because I actually have computers. Private to Game Masters, right? Or is it blind to Game Masters?
Blind to Game Masters, yes.
Okay, thank you. I'll start checking the code on it, make sure there's no actual malware on it in the app she has downloaded.
Okay. There is no malware on it. She has, in fact, she's refused to do the updates for the firmware. She's a very busy woman. Like, there are system updates and stuff. She's just like, nope, reject, nope, swipe left. Don't have time for this right now. She emails all her brothers and sisters. You can see all the communication logs there. Nothing familiar from what you've seen on your email chain or what Cali has found so far. Mostly Spacebook, MySpace, whatever you want to call it.
No, Varian's like, well, I guess we'd have to have some more cyber training. more cyberware training. All right, here's your phone back. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't expect it back so fast. Thank you.
What can I say? I'm efficient. Though I'm even going to tell you, you need to update your phone.
Oh, well, doesn't it come working though out of the box?
You're able like, no. See, a hunter who uses the same patterns the entire time becomes prey. You have allowed yourself to become prey.
Oh.
You need to make sure you actually update your phone, because otherwise it becomes too old and your phone operates in the same way to where you need to update it to the current settings so that way it's not vulnerable.
Ah. Well, I usually just buy a new one.
That's also not recommended, because it sounds like you're going to spend way more money than you need to. Also, then your phone will also be operating on the same operating system as it will when you first bought it, and you keep falling into the same trap.
Phones use operating systems?
Yeah, your phone's a computer.
On your turn, Cali, yes.
Could I just throw one quick thing in here? We have some expert on this kind of computery stuff. We could do the first one together with the experts, and they could maybe show you how to do things.
Oh yeah, I would love that. I mean,
maybe
phone work.
I'm not sure how your schedule is, Varia, but honestly, I have a device that I have not updated in like the last 2 weeks, and I'm not quite sure on the procedure.
Yeah.
I usually let Joy do the shit.
This
honestly.
phone's like 5 years old.
It's still the same UI. That's the thing, is they're not going to turn into Hulu UI for your phones and stuff where it's just unusable. Because otherwise that'd be counterintuitive for capitalism.
Oh, I love watching movies on my phone during break time.
Okay, either way, do you understand how to get to your settings and hit update on your phone?
There are settings on my phone?
Oh no.
My brother helped me connect the Bluetooth once.
Okay, we're gonna need to do some training with the entire group. Alright. Okay, so you've had no dealings recently with Abadar Corps, correct?
No. As the god of commerce, like, he owns all the banks and stuff, right? I mean, we all use banks.
Okay, so no, so you have not actually done anything specifically talking to Abadar Corps themselves, or especially the people that are here representing Abadar Corps on this planet.
Oh no,
Got it.
no.
Okay. Anybody else have anything else for her? Then I'm satisfied.
Yeah. Haria, she's the most cooperative so far.
Yeah, wonderful. Maeda, one quick further question, and then I think we will be mostly through. Could you give me a precise rundown what you did with the construction equipment after it fell?
Yes. After we fled and the workers were left there and you saved them, once it was disabled, I ran over, made sure it was powered off, locked out, tagged out, and went over to the console to make sure that nothing was connected and that power was cut. Aside from that,
any detail?
I surrendered the console over to Garr.
Yeah, anything happening in there that seemed unusual or that was out of the ordinary?
Yeah,
because,
we had way too many people on site. Like, more than the maximum occupancy allowed and whatnot. The 3 that were there because they weren't able to evacuate in time.
No, I meant with the equipment, but thank you for pointing that out. We will make sure that certain regulations will be followed, with a glance toward Dr. Vaughn.
Glance towards who? This woman?
Dr. Yeah. Because Haria suspects that if there's something like too many workers on site, it will probably come from one specific impulse.
Ah.
Yeah, but circling back to the equipment, anything odd there on that front? Because while things are on, I have been told it's easier to pull stuff out of it to know what went on.
Okay. You can give me a deception check. You can give me an engineering lore. You could give me a Kasathan lore, or maybe you could give me a crafting.
Yeah. Let's go with deception.
Okay. So you're pretty confident she isn't lying. She's struggling to tell you things about the machine right now, like she had them memorized or written down on her phone, but she doesn't want to look at her phone while she's talking to you, because that will make her seem less like a professional.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's fine if you can't think of anything right now. If anything plops into your mind, please contact us immediately.
Oh, yes.
And in future, if there's anything extremely weird going on and we're on site dealing with it, maybe communicate before, interacting with freshly disabled equipment.
No problem. And if I die before then, I promise to give you one of my brain slices.
Thank you very much. We will try to prevent anybody from dying here.
Yes.
We are a biomedical corporation after all.
And don't eat it.
Oh no, of course not. We will treasure it and put it somewhere in the research institute. I'm sure we will have a Kasathan brain slice exhibit, memorial there somewhere. It seems like the most fitting space.
Yes, I'll give you a nice poem to put with it.
Wonderful. I think that's all from me. Cali.
Kali, would you like to give a sense motive at this time, possibly for 2 people?
Yes.
Ooh. Ooh! That's weird, because I saw a 17 on one. Alright. Yeah, you're looking at Media, and you think she's being genuine. Like, she's struggling with some of the concepts of what they're saying and whatnot. It's like she doesn't understand things outside her area of expertise. Like, whatever is happening right now is going above her cone. She doesn't realize she's being interrogated. She thinks that this is a safety meeting.
I mean, it's kind of both.
It is kind of both. But if this is interrogation first.
Yeah.
And then safety meeting.
She doesn't get that, even though you're in a police station right now. She's just happy. Everyone's looking at her. She's getting lots of attention. Dr. Jean Vaughn, on the other hand? Oh, you're getting those bad vibes again. Like it's growing. As the image of Iomade kind of twists inside of your mind, perverted by this woman's sense of justice and righteousness.
This is not good. The
hairstyle? I agree.
Yep. Hairstyle, the armor's wrong. The mantle is not flowing right, it's tattered.
Oh.
What can I do? Let me see, what's the roll called? To get like some type of lead on John.
Oh, she is a unique creature. However, if you want to do something that could potentially catch her off guard, she loves astrophysics, she's an intellectual, and you know for a fact she hates the Vesk.
Yeah, discovery.
Mm-hmm. Do you have Pantra lore? Vesk lore?
Let's see. Sadly, I do not. Let me check what lore I have. I I have Iomade lore, Elf lore, and Warfare lore.
Iomade lore would work.
And I will use my reaction.
And clue in, because Garr is pretty confident he's feeling the same vibes you are.
I guess Cali is going to talk about.
You get closer to the table too? That makes her uncomfortable.
Yeah, like first she is going to ask about like the robot we saw, and put like a data pad with like a picture of this drone here. This was also flying by at the scene. Have you guys seen this before?
That's so
working on this
cute.
project?
She takes the picture. What? It's got a little emoji face. Medea says. That's adorable.
Yes, it is. Is this like from one of the staffs?
Oh no. No. We're not allowed to have those kind of devices. We can't even have our communicators out while we do our job. Only in the break room. Like, I'm allowed to make calls in case I need to call you guys, or something happens with Dr. Jan, or with the safety inspector, or with the union representative, but none of my brothers and sisters are allowed to have the phones out. I don't let them.
Okay, well, it's also to make sure I understand this, right? You are also leaving your phones inside of the break room, right?
Correct. I mean, where else is there, like in the lockers and stuff?
Okay. I'm glad at least you guys know that. Otherwise, that's still going to get brought up during the training I want you guys to do after we're done with this.
Yeah. I'm guessing they have some type of sci-fi version of like a pager.
A what? She
A
looks at
pager?
you. Pager? Why? We have an announcement. You mean like the overhead announcements and stuff with the speakers?
No. I guess she's going to tell her what a pager is.
Oh, how archaic!
Archaic works, though. Just like a revolver.
What a statement to pick up.
Okay.
Take the data pad back, and then she's going to make the discovery check on John using Iomade lore.
Yes! And gain a +2 circumstance bonus for moving in, or excuse me, a status bonus perhaps, so you can do it with clue in. So you get a +1 from clue in, and you get a +2 from your body language. You've seen it before. This woman's sense of justice, she believes, is superior to yours. She's scrutinizing you right now. A lot, like you're humoring an idiot. She doesn't deserve justice. She hasn't contributed like she has. Iomade would never choose to protect this person. They're useless.
Well, her ego levels are off the charts.
She's expendable. I can always get another one. Those are the feelings you kind of get. Like, the misbegotten sense of justice between what is written and what people infer to fit their own lifestyle.
Okay, so she has basically like the divine marauder type of crusader type of bend on Iomade versus like a knight protector.
This woman has been fighting her entire life, was born on the battlefield, survived bombings and whatnot from an imperialistic force that was less than 4 planets away, and has always had to deal with the death of her comrades, reaching out, crying to Iomade for justice, and here in this moment she has never felt more powerful. Sometimes it's called a moment of revelation. Sometimes it's called a moment of choice. But within every follower of Iomedae and the Knights of Galarian, you kind of get that, the tipping point, I guess you could call it. The part that made you realize, I must do this. For her. For the galaxy.
Yeah, I guess Cali would try to gauge this a little bit and say, like, well, I would like to remind everyone that we're here to guarantee, like, the safety of everyone, including any of all faculty members. So, like, any information you guys do know or anything you think will be useful, we would like to hear it to find out what is the cause of this, of the malfunction of the auto builder, and if there's any possibility that this has spread to any of the other construction equipment that are self-autonomous.
Dr. Jan will assure you that she will go over all the autonomous equipment and ensure that it is working within regulations.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with your qualifications, but are you able to work on the robots here?
Of course I am. I designed them. I mean, I wouldn't be alive right now if they weren't up to code, and I weren't able to build them. They're just a larger scale of something I've already done.
Oh, what have you already built?
Well, drone system for first response to Vesk attacks. With a large Imperial force like that, they never expect a small, dedicated force of continuous attacks. It's all a matter of attacking their supply lines. What you're suggesting with Operation Sharpwing is no different. You just want to find that enemy's supply lines and then you sever it.
Well, we also want to guarantee the safety of any of the inhabitants in this system.
Yep.
So as you know, like, there are a lot of undead here that are very feral.
Oh, are you going to guarantee the safety of those Avatar people who are sabotaging my equipment as well?
No.
All right then.
Alright, that's it for me.
Justice
Did not
for
know
me.
she built all the drones for the construction bots. Well,
yeah,
the autonomous drones that we are using. Okay, but that's good to know.
Justice for me, not justice for thee. Slate, things getting heated.
Is there anything he can remotely weigh in on right now?
Oh, yes. Yes. She has mentioned the construction of the drones and whatnot, and you've mentioned that you have the craftings and the pilotings. You know, like, what sort of program are they going to use to fly about the system and do their investigation? Or you could, you know, maybe weigh in as a dwarf, because maybe something like this has been tried before within the diaspora.
Try crafting again, just for any mention of the drones, and especially for any looking for any design similarities, if there are any, if it exists with the one that we captured.
Sure. Yeah. That's an excellent observation.
Not suggesting she did it, but if some of her previous work had been used on it.
You are correct in your assumption. You believe that there are similarities. They're not identical, but there are similarities, like someone followed Dr. Jan's work, or Dr. Jan had her work publicly posted on the infosphere regaling others with her victories over the Vesk with like, guys, check out this new drone design I used to overcome the Veskarium. Make it yourself at home. And you can prove that now thanks to Variel's email trail.
Which is literally a War Thunder forum leak. Which was what I was trying to prevent.
It's already happened.
She turned her work into public
domain
source equipment.
Yeah.
I honestly suspect that's probably one of the reasons why we even found her.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, that kind of insane posting about military technology is one of the ways to get noticed.
It is.
Especially if you do it yourself.
Especially
Normally
if someone wants to
world,
invest into it.
Yeah, normally in our world it isn't the investment, but more, people interested that it doesn't happen, but... Yeah.
I mean... you guys have been spot on so far.
So if that is what... If Slate was correct in his suspicion, he will mention that to Garr, since he's in the room with him.
Yeah.
And he's probably the better one to act on it.
Okay. So, hero point for you, sir. That was a very good observation, Crash. Garr, is it possible for a dwarf to sweat from their beard? Are you smelling beard sweat right now?
Smells like
Probably it. Don't tell Haria. She might start marketing beard sweat. If she
hasn't,
hasn't,
already a common dwarf thing.
I was about to say, if it hasn't been already. Are we done with the construction worker?
Yeah, she actually stayed because she's enjoying this so much. But you see the Hell Knight kind of look at one of his 4 watches and go like, you can go now. This is the first time anyone's actually wanted to stay for interrogation.
Garr over the open communication is just going to ask her to please step out of the room.
Okay. Do I go through this door? No, it's locked. Oh, this door. Okay.
Thank you very much for your time. Maybe we'll meet in one of the bars at some point.
Yeah. And the safety inspector comes in.
All right.
He says telepathically, "Greetings to Haria."
Haria will greet him back telepathically.
Would you like telepathy for this, or would you like I don't know how many of you know Sharon.
Yeah. I mean, we do have both Sharon impaired and telepathically impaired people here.
Oh.
Common doesn't seem to be an option.
I'll use common.
Yeah,
I'll use common.
We sadly have some people that are, limited.
Yeah. Ooh, Garr.
Garr's on a roll today. All right.
Yeah.
Perception check with the 18. So 36.
Okay. So, kind male Sharon inspector. He's the safety inspector. He understands the health and safety problems affecting the workers. He absolutely despises Dr. John due to omitting and rushing several issues of the safety code for the sake of hiring more workers than needed, in his opinion, to meet the expectations she imposed upon herself, not the expectations that you guys imposed upon them. You have a feeling like these two have been bitter rivals from the moment this began a month ago, and the tension between these two is palpable. Oh, what would you like to know?
What role would I need to see? Is he capable of the kind of sabotage that we saw on the machine?
So as the safety inspector, he touches everything. He has to check everything. He knows everybody from the least experienced worker to Dr. Jan herself.
Okay. Garr is going to...
Why is the menacing music on?
Oh, the nearing evil? Because we're nearing evil. Thank you for bringing that up. We are very near evil right now.
Yep. So Garr, still on the open communications of the room.
Yes.
It's going to ask the safety inspector, when was the last time you had contact with the machine that malfunctioned?
Today, this morning, I had to make sure of certain things in order to do this this interrogation. My job is on the line. I have children and my trinary relationship to maintain. I can't afford to lose this job, and I want to show you that I am useful to you, administrators. And he kind of looks towards the one-way window and starts to panic. His mandibles and his antenna are twitching. He can't see Garr right now, and he's visibly panicking.
Okay, sir. We're gonna take 5 seconds for you.
And he looks over to you.
Just breathe, dude. We're just asking questions.
Yes.
Yes. It's simply fact-finding. Nobody's getting crucified. All right.
Oh.
And Vario gets a thumbs up and waits for him to give him back a thumbs up.
Yeah, he does the thumbs up too. He is now visibly calm because he can actually see the person he is talking to.
With, if I could button a little bit, with the lie to me thing, does it seem like he's covering his ass about checking it, or did he really check the thing in the morning?
We will get to it on your turn when you do a sense motive.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I will give it to you.
Yep.
Okay, no, you've taken 5 seconds. Garr, if you would continue. I don't know if you want to, you're thinking about anything you want to talk to us about.
Honestly, I don't think I have anything else. Well, I can't. Well, I can't think of anything else that Garr should ask.
Yep. So Garr, if Variel had not done that, he would have been frightened too.
Oh God.
Yeah.
So Garr notes that he is very easily spooked, and
you're also Batman.
You know what? That's a good point. Yep, I think this time I'm also going to skip my last action. Wait.
Okay.
Devise the stratagems. Skill check. I can't ready an action. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I will skip my last action then.
No sweat. So Variel, because of your quick thinking, this man will not panic. You've seen this in civilians before. He was no way ready for an interrogation. You feel as though he may have over-prepared a little bit, and it's hyped up inside of his head.
All right, sir. Well, you told me you're the safety officer. So,
yes.
Okay, take me to your normal practices, if you would. Or like your day-to-day.
Well, first when I come in, the first thing that needs to be done is I need to look and see anything that's been locked out or is malfunctioning. That has to get that has to be taken care of first. Then I do the regular safety meeting. Usually it's only the management that goes to it. Only when workers are injured do we have like the group meetings and whatnot, and pass out, the general information, like what not to do. Don't stick your mandibles or tentacles or other appendages into the equipment. We get that a lot in this sort of profession, because people think that, they work with the equipment enough, they're always safe around it. They're not. People have to wear their protections and whatnot, depending on their ancestries, and he begins to list things to you.
Okay,
Like,
hey, whoa. All right, Virgil, by the way, whenever he's doing this, he's typing this furiously on his armband thing too. So he's like, okay, hey, sir, great. Understand you're probably really good at your safety job, but you're only early described me about your morning so far, so I need you to continue with what your normal day-to-day process is, okay?
Yeah. So he will go over the fact that he's not familiar with the code for the machine in particular and whatnot. That's not part of his job. What he does do is see if things are connected properly to like power and everything like that, because you have a very elaborate power grid here. Your settlement is incredibly hungry for energy. You have an AI, you have several other things that this is all connected to. And one of the safety regulations is for the site not to take too much of a load, or not to send like feedback back that might affect either the main settlement or your power grid. And he will mention that as well, and the other parts of his day.
Remind me, guys, whenever he brings it up and he's done with his statement about power consumption, they're like, all right, remind me, guys, how many nuclear power, or whatever current high cutting edge tech is for how we boil steam and make it spin a turbine in this age? How many of those do we have?
You have the geothermal plant.
Okay, so that's one turbine that goes spin.
Yep. That is a very big turbine that goes spin. It takes the spin from the planet.
Okay. So you don't have another source of power.
You have an energy grid that really isn't a source of power, but it distributes everything in a way that, like if one thing goes down, not everything will go down, because you used to only have like the one generator that operated everything.
To put in there, mechanically speaking, there is only energy grid as energy thing that's happening there. So some of the resource nodes are probably also for energy generation, but that's the specific of generation is very much abstracted in the system. So there isn't.
Whatever resource node you name as energy is fine.
But
okay.
Well, as a corporation, we probably wouldn't have a massive overproduction of energy, especially because that's not good for the energy grid itself. But we probably also have safety margins, because scientists are stupid.
Yep, you have research, you have construction, that's always ongoing on both accounts. You are a very power-hungry settlement.
Okay, so...
Wait in one.
So, Mr. Kilke, would you agree with the statement that the settlement is not capable of keeping up with its needs for construction for this project?
He looks over at Dr. John, and she gets an incredibly coarse look on her face, and answers for him. It is sufficient.
Dr. John, respectfully, I was not talking to you. Mr. Kilke, would you agree with that there is not enough power available for you from a safety perspective?
There is silence for a moment, and he says, within normal tolerance levels, it is recommended that we take precautions under the current system. And that's the most you will get out of him without a roll.
All right, thank you for letting me know. And very well pull up in a different thing, say project recommendations, several nuclear reactors. And then it'd be like, Dr. Jen, from a constructive point of view, for making sure we get to finish this project in time, do you feel as though we are not able to have enough power for this project?
We'll have enough. I mean, it's simply a matter of getting it done within the confines of a schedule. Certain things will be done to accommodate.
I mean, so would having more power so we can continue to, let's say build wide, would that actually be beneficial?
Beyond the scope of my expertise, she says plainly, as though she were talking in court.
Okay, thank you. And Mr. Kilka, if also the technology you're using to scan these things, are they where did we get these from? Did we get these from Abadar Corps, or were they from Zenicorp?
They are from Zenicorp. They are Resource Institute sponsored. They are from both your private contractors and from employees. They were developed as a means of, your first and second year of settlement here. And they're being refined in new versions now for the third year. So they are the most up-to-date scanners. I can verify that.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. All right, I don't really have any other questions at this point.
He breathes
Haria, if you would.
a sigh of relief, like he just survived an execution. Haria!
See,
Yeah, wonderful.
It was just a question. This is a fact-finding.
Dr. Vaughn, could you do me a little favor?
Oh no!
We're going to get into the extremely boring safety debrief stuff. Could you get me a tea? Please let it infuse for 3 minutes and 15 seconds.
You want me to get you a tea? What's wrong
Yes,
with your
please.
legs? I saw those thighs lift a construction worker up off the... Well, all right.
I just have questions.
I want some tea too. I'm not doing this for you. I want
thank you
some
very
tea
much.
too. We're both getting tea. Yeah, we're both getting
3
tea.
minutes, 15 seconds, please. Yeah.
We're both getting tea. You hear down the hallway.
Yeah. Okay. We're very sorry. It's protocol to have the leading architect present. Please speak open to us about the details. She can't get her hands on any recordings here, Mr. Necto.
We are no longer nearing evil. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. She's terrible, he says, blurting out.
I mean, there are certainly people who do have that opinion, but would you indulge us in details, especially in safety critical details? That's why we hired you, and we value you as an employee.
Yes, I hope you read my mission statement so you can talk to me.
Yeah, he will definitely talk to you. What are your questions? What do you
Well,
want
I meant
to
like
say?
if there was any safety concerns, if anyone wanted to know about it, which was the important part of the mission statement, was that like you can bypass your supervisors and talk to me directly. Maybe we can do fact finding like this.
Well, I would have, but she set up so many safeguards on social media to see whether or not I would go over her head. My man.
You don't have to talk. You could have just emailed me. That's not social media.
She has the emails. He says, she has everything on me and my family.
These see Vrail's fucking arms start to strain and get angry.
Noted.
And
Noted.
And I'd be like, would you please present this evidence to me at a later time?
Yeah, he was willing to give it to you now, but yes, he will give it to you at a later time.
Yeah,
well, I meant like we're gonna continue through this fact find. I don't want to get off of track because there will be some do-outs for the entire safety of Zenicorp, and especially for things I need to talk to Dr. Jan about.
Yeah. If anybody asked, we asked about the, boring stuff about you checking the thing in the morning, and I was incredulous about if you did it properly. Also, Sir, and Haria is addressing the Hellknight now, you're sworn to secrecy about this.
Yes,
Absolutely.
As usual. Yeah.
he is.
He takes 2 of the sets of his fists and pounds his chest and says yes.
Wonderful. Okay, I think the tea is incoming slowly. Do we want to note anything before that?
He nods his head and gets his weapon ready. On your command.
What?
No.
What?
Have you seen this?
What? No. Was that not code? And he puts the weapon
No.
away.
No, I will tell you specifically if I want you to do something, Mr. Hell Knight.
And I'm really looking forward to tea, honestly.
Oh!
I-
Oh! He says and leans back against the wall. Oh.
Also, spilling
Yeah.
the tea is not slang for executions, it's slang for gossiping.
Yeah. I'm a Hell Knight of the Eclipse when people gossip that... Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, but... Yeah, alright.
It is not grounds for
If anything,
execution.
they want people to spill the tea that way. That's a way of gathering information.
Yeah. But, Mr. Kilka, Nictor, if there's anything, you can directly approach us. We will be present in the administration building most of the time. Wonderful.
I appreciate it, administrators. I was certain I was certain everything was over in this moment. I feel so trapped.
Well, we will do our best to, address these concerns. Cali, do you want to, seize the moment while it is still present?
Can I show him
Clicky,
the
Yeah.
droid?
Yeah, you can show him the droid.
Or a drone, I mean.
He'll look at the drone and whatnot and go like, this design looks familiar. I mean, it's not an exact match, but I think some of the thrusters and whatnot, this could definitely function in space or a vacuum.
Could you provide Varia with the model details later, if you are able to find out what exact model this is?
I think so. I think I've actually seen it before.
Oh, okay. What do you think you've seen it at?
Well, in the designs, and he will, with your permission, he'll pull up the designs and he'll note several similarities and several differences in the current design that Dr. John is working on, and he'll say like it almost looks like an improved design. Improved design that we're doing. That looks like the old design.
Okay, thank you. Alright, we'll have our team look into this later.
Cali, the feeling of dread that you had is lost for some reason. You feel like things have started to calm down.
Yeah, she's still kind of lost about this feeling. She might ask the storyteller about this later, since she is like one of the more spiritual members of the colony.
Mm-hmm. Any other questions for this very, very shaky man?
Like we know his family is like on this colony as well, right?
Oh yeah, his family is here. Like he has a spawn and whatnot. They carry him around in a jar. Sharon believed that while they're in this larva stage, they need to be exposed to people and exposed to different experiences and whatnot. He obviously can't have the spawn at the construction zone and whatnot and on site, but he and his trinary relationship, the genderless and the female member, they've brought the spawn around. You've seen the spawn.
So, do you think we can have him like go to the spa retreat for some R&R?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can request that for you.
Oh, he's appreciative of that. Also,
Yeah,
your
Haria,
mother
do
is
you think
dying
it can
from
go
the
as well?
weed.
I'm very busy with the amount of communications I'm sure you guys see I have to do, but sure, I could drink on the job if you want me to. We might see a spelling error.
Right. Oh, then you will probably get the VIP treatment with Haria, of course.
Oh, that's so generous of you. Thank you so much. I was so worried when the Knights of Galarian and the Hell Knights were coming here, and you both seem like such nice people now.
Yes, me
I was
and
gonna start.
oh,
Don't call me nice. I'm reasonable.
me and Mr. Hell Knight just wants the well-being of the members of the value members of the colony, and make sure no harm befalls the people.
They're acting on each other like checks and balances.
The Hell Knight says nothing in this moment, but he does look over to Cali.
Yep, that will be Cali's turn.
Okay. So, Slate, anything else? I think you predicted it.
Yeah, I don't think there's much else for Slate to weigh in on currently.
Okay. All right, so Garr, it's been a while for that tea when Dr. John finally comes back. Hands Haria a mug that says, #1 best dad, filled with tea, and then sits back down.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Honestly, the security stuff was much breather than expected. Dr. Vaughn, do you have any questions regarding, how safety is handled?
Yes, when can we get started back to work?
I will let you know.
But not today?
No,
Why not?
because I have found holes in our processes that need to be adjusted.
Every hole is a goal, Administrator. What kind of hole?
If I was not in such a work-minded brain, I probably would have laughed at that. We're gonna probably have a safety stand down. More will come out. Okay.
Safety stand down. What?
Yes.
What?
It's
What?
a standard military thing, I understand.
What?
Jan, have you ever filled out paperwork incorrectly?
I've never filled out paperwork before your settlement. I mean,
See, so what happens is when you fill out paperwork incorrectly, right?
yeah.
You have to do it again. See, what happens is whenever you build something incorrectly or somebody gets injured, right? You have to do it again.
Well, just give me permission to do it without the paperwork then, and it'll get done.
Paperwork is how we're proving a trail that we're doing things correctly, which is why I have so many emails. It's because I want to make sure everybody understands where I'm coming from, and also if I do something incorrectly because I'm not infallible, that somebody can also do it. That's why there are checks and balances, because we need to do first time quality the first time.
So, Garr, I see you've rolled stratagem, and you've rolled high again.
Yes.
Thank God.
Right? So I think Garr is going to directly communicate and tell Haria to further explain why they can't go back to work. But from a legal standpoint, and I'd like to try to use legal lore for this.
Mm-hmm.
So 17 plus 16, 33?
Oh, wait, do we allow Kilka to leave?
He left when the opportunity presented itself.
Oh, he left. Oh, good.
I would have left. If Varial, if they would have been trying to like open up the door, Varial would have, and the Hell Knight would have tried to stop him and be like, it's. He would have winked at him and been like, it's fine.
Okay, yeah. Whew.
Okay.
All right. So what are we using this on?
Actually, Garr is going to ask Jan a question directly.
You come in here. You talk to me. You don't ask me questions like some Vesk on the opposite side of your little box. She says, banging on the window.
Dr. John.
Dr. John, that is very uncouth behavior.
You're uncouth.
Dr. Vaughn,
Ma'am.
sit down, please.
First of all, ma'am, it's very crowded in that room.
It is crowded.
Second of all, if you're bad at communication, me being in there isn't going to change much.
Well, how about I come in there then? And she tries to get past Cali.
Dr. John, this is
Dr.
very,
John, if you could please sit
behavior.
down. We're still having a conversation.
Yeah, man.
Please.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So where? Oh, my bad. Please, Garr, continue.
On average, how many shortcuts do you think that you've taken to get this project done?
On average, I'd say the amount needed to get the project done. Next question.
So all of them. Fantastic.
And you're aware of all the liabilities involved?
People get hurt. That's what hospitals are for. It never stopped us. On Polnus, we did what was necessary. Other people have to respect that. Other people have to know what they're getting into. My vision is bigger than just a couple of injuries, which you prevented, by the way. You prevented those injuries, so there was no harm, no foul.
Okay, Dr. Jan, let me ask you this first question. Is any corp at war?
Yes. Every corporation is at war. And she looks over at Haria. You've known it. You've known it from the moment you've been on this planet. You felt it too? You felt it too?
Okay. Let me make sure we understand this correctly. Zenicorp is not at war. If Zenicorp was at war, I would not be in this room.
But that's the reason you're here, Administrator. You think you were hired for your looks?
No. I'm very confident that Zenelity, Zenadiah would probably wanted a different perspective on the board team. And I recently was retiring.
Get her in the room. There's enough room in here, she says, looking around. There's enough room in here. I'll talk to her.
John, we are her trusted advisors.
Yeah.
We are here so that she doesn't have to be. I hope you keep that in mind.
Yeah. A single point of failure is not great. Which is why I make sure I keep myself within certain checks, and even though sometimes Haria and I butt heads, I make sure she actually gets a say in what happens.
And I think currently we are in full agreement about how certain things are supposed to function.
Alright.
So, Garr,
good.
what's the 17 for?
Already forgotten.
I think you wanted something about legal law to explain her why we can't continue?
Oh, I remember. I think Garr is going to try to use legal lore as a form of intimidation to let her know, hey,
yeah,
the charter is going to hold you responsible for any and all liabilities. And it doesn't actually matter if somebody physically gets hurt. The risk alone is your responsibility.
That was not explained to me at the time of taking this assignment. The risk is the personal risk associated with the workers themselves. I need only complete the mission.
Oh, did you not understand the mission statement put out?
I understood it fully. Operation Sharpwing is to be a long-reaching system-wide capability of scanning for any threats, including finding individuals and items. You were very specific with it.
Yes, that is the main purpose of Sharpwing. I'm saying the mission statement I put out to the entire company because I understand that I'm sometimes difficult to work with new people who don't understand how I think. So, did you read that mission statement I put out?
I did.
Okay. Did you understand the part of it where that responsibility and the authority trust with you is goes up and down? I owe it to the rest of the employees of this corporation to make sure that they are able to do their jobs. I'm here simply as oversight and do course correct when required. So that means that you are also responsible up and down to the employees that work for you. We are not in a military organization where you get to tell them to go charge a hill and die and get gunned down by a machine gun fire.
That sounds like a job for their union leader, Gantry. Okay.
Then we can make sure that we can devise the type of chain of command we're working with on how things are supposed to work then for you to be able to develop things and it be separate from how exactly they're doing it.
You can't have it both ways, Administrator. Is it a military operation or isn't it? Because that sort of hierarchy isn't necessary for a research institute.
We both know the Self-Defense Force is effectively a military operation. Or at least a military organization.
Then you admit Zendaya has been at war this entire time.
No.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? This is, and once again, this very well say the definition of deadly force, and the reasons for deadly force, right? So these are lawful reasons that we have the ability to use a self-defense force. The military operations adjacent things they get into is for simply self-defense. It is not because we desire to be aggressors onto other people. So if we are simply able to use...
If you aren't the aggressor, how will you defend yourself? That makes everyone else back off, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, because they're aware that messing with us will have a negative outcome. So we are operating within our legal ability to have a self-defense force and also use Project Sharpwing because we are not using it to attack people. We're using it simply as surveillance.
Correct. Whatever weapons you use to attack them afterwards are of no consequence to me, and those workers don't need to know about it. As far as they're concerned, they're working on telecommunications and system-wide scanning. That's it. They have no idea about the military applications capable of this project.
I feel like it's pretty obvious, and that's the similar idea of what you would use a submarine for, which is, go do things that you would otherwise not be legally allowed to emit. So, with that, I feel like we're mostly on the same page, but the execution and how we're skinning this, how do you say, the things in the...
Execution? Hell Knight says?
See, that's why I wanted local law enforcement.
Okay, Mr. Hell Knight, you are not acting in the way I want you to right now. You may leave.
Yeah, this isn't an interrogation anymore. This is a friendly chat about policy. Thank you for your service.
Execution.
Varian will then get on his pager and whistle for Hound to get in here instead. So you may drag the other Hell Knight into to represent Varial's personal guard person.
Okay.
Instead. for being for there, and this person that's entering is fully covered. You do not know who they are. All right. So the main problem I'm having, Dr. John, that I'm noticing about this is that I want to make sure that this project gets done because I don't want people robbing from us. Okay. So the main problem that we're having the disagreements about is how exactly we're getting this done. See, I obviously hired you per recommendation to make sure that this project can get done because it was something I could tell that you were really excited about, and I am sympathetic about the fighting the Vesk cause, as I've been fighting them for a while. But I'm currently retired, so that's past me right now. So, how do I tie this back really quick? So right now,
retire.
Well, so the thing is that we're here on this planet. We are not anywhere else in another planet. Our job right now is getting Project Sharpwing on the rise. Right? I want to make sure that this goes as smoothly as possible.
The same.
And right now, I think we're using a little too high grit of sandpaper to get this job done, lest we sand too fast and make mistakes.
Is this an elven term? Sandpaper?
No, I have a buddy who was extremely brutal with people, and I would joke about him that he was using too high grit of sandpaper with people to explain what was going on. Personal joke, but anyway. So right now, Dr. Jan, I think you're using too high a grit of sandpaper right now, and we're going to do a little restructuring with part of the safety stand down that I think we're going to do. All right? So I don't have any closing comments at this point, unless somebody else has some.
But when will the operation continue? When will we resume work?
At a minimum of 2 weeks from now.
One charter turn? Well, very well. It is your settlement.
But Haria quickly telepathy over to Variel. By a quick show of fingers, how many days until it's possible to set up a full surveillance on somebody here? Also, sorry for the telepathy.
I mean, he's able to telepathically go back, right, to you when you do this?
Not really, but you can...
You have a note? He has a note.
Show of finger.
I would just message you a turn that says 0 because I'm doing it.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, then Haria will think back. Okay, would be okay with me starting it up again ASAP after surveillance is in place.
I will message back, make sure it's not like super obvious, and just kind of like you can kind of tell that very will not acknowledge it, but you can tell that like he like heard you, if that makes sense.
You'll get a mental thumbs up emoji to your last message and trusting you on this. Yeah. Yeah, and that would be all from Haria butting in.
Okay.
And I think Haria would delay her turn until the end of, this current social encounter if it's coming around to her.
Oh no, the social encounter is over. I just let you guys have the scene because you guys were going back and forth and everything, and I didn't want to hamper anything.
Okay. Yeah.
You've gotten all three people. You've done your influences and stuff. They're convinced you're on their side. They all hate this woman.
Yeah. Does anybody else have some terms of that need to be discussed with Dr. John? Or could we let you back to getting your bureaucratic assistant and lining things up so we can get into things as soon as possible?
Nothing much, but just like making sure she's gone over the standards of procedure here at this company.
Yeah. I think we'll suggest you a list of capable bureaucrats which we could attach to you. They will, of course, act similar to a personal assistant, but with a little bit of focus on the paperwork so things don't go awry again. Right?
You're going to put that awful Deirdre woman with me, aren't you?
Oh god, no, we need her.
She is our communications. That's not her job primarily to one person, but to the company itself.
I thought she was your advisor.
Amongst other things, she is very integrated in the ongoings here. No, I think who did we have that was a good one with the whole? Yeah, we could refer you to Lars. Honestly, he is even. He's honestly pretty high on the totem pole too. He acts, as you might know, in our courthouse. Maybe he is one of his assistants, or maybe he can aid himself with, the boring paperwork part.
Oh, very well. I still don't see the need for all this paperwork. Paperwork has always been a Vesk ideal.
Varial shake his head and be like, do you know what quality assurance is?
Quality assurances means it's done.
Quality assurance means it's done right the first time. How are you supposed to prove that you did it right the first time without the proper admin?
Dr. Wand, you're pretty correct in that corporations always are in a certain state of conflict. But it isn't a hot war. It's it's mostly
a Cold War.
Cold War.
It's a Cold War. Yes. Thank you for saying that. It is a Cold War. That's why the Vesk are in the north.
Paperwork is ammunition.
I see.
And a shield.
All right. A different type of battlefield.
Yeah. Paperwork is ammunition, and this ammunition needs to be fabricated at the highest standards, or we get misfires.
Fabricated. Got it.
At the highest standards.
At the highest standards, fabricated.
And you did not go to the standard we need.
Well,
please communicate with whoever Lars provides with you and coordinate properly with them.
I will. I want to see this project seen through. I have to. This is my life's work. Yeah. This is something that will get me recognized, make your settlement the most powerful in the vast. We have so much riding on this. We have to work together. We have to make an agreement right now. Promise me.
Garr pipes up over the open communication. No promises made in this room are legally binding, and then he cuts it off.
Damn it!
Dr. Vaughn, we can assure you that we would take your concerns you have put here today seriously, and I will personally work upon seeing that we can potentially compress the timeline to project startup again by however much is possible within our framework.
All right.
Like I said, minimum of 2 weeks.
Very well. I will wait one charter turn, and then construction will resume. After which, several charter turns will happen, and then success.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe we can shave off like 1 or 2 weekends of that.
Not possible now.
Yeah. But thank you very much, Yvonne. I'm sure you have your hands full with things you would like to orchestrate. Thank you very much.
No problem. Even though justice has many forms and changes over time, it's still justice. We'll have it. We will have it.
Just a sense of justice.
Yeah,
we will have it.
Remember, corporation bottom line. Thank you.
Fabricated.
And thank you
yeah.
for the tea.
Yes.
Do you want to take the cup with you again? Is it yours?
No, that's 2 course.
Okay. Did he become a dad?
Yes. Remember, she
Yes.
was
Yes.
pregnant in that
She's
first
pregnant.
Oh
in
yeah.
the first book. Yeah.
No, I thought that was the thing that was possessing her.
Oh, maybe
no, that
it
was
was.
the other book.
But I gave them a child.
At one point, she was possessed by something which we assumed was a pregnancy, but
It was. Yes.
yeah, she might. Yeah,
But then they got
I
back
think
together,
they-
and I felt
yeah.
good. Yes.
yeah,
Somewhere around year 2.
yeah.
I'm glad we cleared that up.
Wonderful. Yeah, so this is off the record now. I hope that we are all in agreement that what Varian and I agreed upon would be valuable, and that is putting Dr. John Vaughn under surveillance as we would do with some, visiting agent of Espis Corporation.
Look, they're all under surveillance.
Yes, but a little bit more up close and personal surveillance.
Varian will get on his little computer thing and it'll signal to Warg to show up.
A warg?
No, the 3 names I had from my best 3 soldiers.
Oh.
It was Hound, Jackal, and Warg.
Ah.
The
Okay.
furry
Yeah.
community in the Hell Knights is strong.
Fuck
Yeah,
you, they're not furries, they're supposed to be dogs.
This is very hyper masculine, but I like it.
Garr is offended on so many levels.
So yeah, you get your anime strike force best 3.
Alright, I brief them on what happened in front of and what happened. And I'm going to task Warg with being his ability to do surveillance on Dr. Jan.
They'll agree to do it, and they want to know what happens if they find something incriminating, either with the Vesk or another organization like Abadar. Like, what is is she to be incarcerated? Is she being captured on the spot? Do you allow her to continue as though nothing happened, or how much?
You'll immediately notify you, and I will give you explicit details on how to approach.
Okay, so basically the same thing Haria told Diedrich. Okay.
Yeah, their actions will be in an on call.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure they could contact us at any time of day or night if anything weird comes up.
Unless they're time lost. Yes.
We're not sending anybody more into the time vortex. The time vortex isn't real. Probably Joy went and got all of them in some burrow or whatever.
All right. I think that went very well. That could have been a union meeting where they were fighting for compensation and to extract, benefits out of you, but you turned it around into an investigation. This group always surprises me.
Varian will be like, alright. By the way, for everybody else in this group, you are not to know their identities of the people that I just tasked with. Those are going to be my personal soldiers, no questions asked.
And good luck stopping me from finding out if I actually want to know.
I already scrubbed the
I'm
records.
curious. I'm curious who they are.
I already scrubbed the records, you won't find it.
Unless you made their DNA blank, I suggest you just let it go and stop with the quienes más macho secrecy. You do see what's about to happen, right?
What do you mean?
With Jan.
I understand that we currently have a frothing beast on the leash that wants to snap at his first possibility. All right, I understand that. That's the problem, is that we need to find a way to control her. Or at least
Well-
we have her at least calm the fuck down.
I mean, if you have a couple of nukes spare, we could drop them on the Vesk, and this will take care of Azil.
I don't really think genociding the Vesk is necessary.
Well, then I don't really
He
see a
does.
way to restrain her.
It very much is. Well, the
No,
current
it is
issue right
because-
now is that she's also in charge. She also has made drones and is currently designing drones
Oh,
that can be very volatile.
we're gonna work on that. Remember, we've only been done with this conversation now for like about 3 minutes. Don't worry, you guys are gonna see more emails. I'm looking forward to it.
The entire Veskarium couldn't stop that woman, but yeah, an email chain to do it.
Yeah, I should take this. I should take this drone here to Shax and his company or his corp.
Now, this might be a very corporate way of thinking about things, but could we design a point of failure between Serenity and I4, where Project Sharpwing is located? You know, a sudden potential breakdown of the energy grid, which is supplying the drone swarm to a degree. You know,
Well,
something.
I think we may need more oversight or more scientists we personally trust to oversee Jan's activities in that area.
I
Well,
do
that's-
fear that certain aspects might go above our brightest heads.
So so the main thing is we need to reorganize how exactly we're approaching this. Obviously, Dr. Jan is obviously fully capable of doing Project Sharpwing. In designing it, we need to have her essentially put off to the side to where she cannot physically tell people, have the authority to tell people like what to do in certain capacities, right? So unfortunately, we're probably gonna have Project Sharpwing slow down a little bit, but I'm sure doing it right the first time will be a lot faster than us currently using this time to talk about it.
I do fear that Dr. Jan, if the project comes to fruition, would be fully capable of using and abusing it herself, because, well, the similarities to her garage project are, well, quite apparent, and I'm absolutely sure she is the one that understands the details best, like beyond any organizational measure we put in.
Well, yeah. So it's obviously, if she's personally using her own personal code for this, then we need to have a check on it to make sure it's not too different than the one she posted on public fucking domain.
I mean, even if
'Cause-
it's not something she does by her code, she probably knows certain workarounds or certain, you know.
It wouldn't be she knows. It's more that she has made workarounds.
Yeah, exactly. It is. I mean, she is a risk while assigned there, but she is the only asset we have that can provide what we require.
Double-edged sword, that.
But yes, I would agree at this point there is a non-0% chance, if anything higher than 10% chance, she's trying to flip this on us.
At which point do we believe that this project is bus-proof? So,
It's completely bust-proof. I mean, it's just a matter of, do you leave her in power, or do you trust her to do what is both in your best interests? It's a matter of how much you're willing to let it run its course, I think.
So you're saying if at this point Dr. Vaughn gets hit by a bus, the project will continue as...
Yeah. Media said it. Media said it herself. If I die, I'll make sure you get a brain slice. You know, how big a brain slice are you going to get from Dr. John if she were to suddenly die?
How big is our bus fleet currently, and can we supplement it?
I mean, you could arrange for an accident for this woman. It's accidents.
Who said you
happen
need to
every day.
arrange an accident? Varian will just take care of it himself. Yeah, if that's what gets me outvoted, then it's like, oh well, I guess I have to do this.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not currently suggesting that is the best way to go forward, but
it has to be majority vote.
Yeah, we should heavily consider this option because she's... I mean, Cali, you looked a lot like you had some bad vibes going on while she was around.
Yeah.
Yes. Like me, she seems to be a servant of Ayomide, although she seems to value more of a military more of like a vengeance aspect. Like justice through absolute power.
Tyranny?
Or justice by any means necessary. A tyranny aspect, yes.
It sounds like she's worshipping the wrong fucking deity. Notice how I'm an elf, and I worship no elven deities.
Well, Ayomide is usually, you know, one of the not annoying deities to have in a place of worship. At least I'm told. Is there some weird fucking cult shit going on again?
Nope, I just know what a zealot smells like.
Yes, that is the correct term to describe her.
Yeah, weird fucking cult shit.
Yeah, so she may be planning something big with those drones. Like once the Nightwing is in operation, her plans might start beginning to the second step. Or maybe even the third.
Sharp wing, yes.
Because how hard would it be to turn one of those based on the model drone she has to upgrade it to like military combat drone based on
extremely easy. You could
the one we have right is military grade issue. It could do decent damage with its wings.
Remember,
I give you an easier way: high velocity, vector on collision with anything.
Let me put it this way. Last session, I gave it to the players without giving it to the players, and I'll say it to you too. This man is a construction worker. He is CR2. When you put a sign on the construction site that says construction zone, he turns into a level 6. It's a matter of labels.
Okay, so yes, essentially putting a high capacity P90 on this drone would be really easy.
Oh yeah, you could duct tape it on if you wanted to. I mean, that's how drones work, right? You duct tape what you want on them.
I will not answer that question.
Yeah,
okay.
Well, Kilka has already said like this drone here, like the one that she like will pull up on a data pad, is basically a prototype version, like a lower level model. Like a previous model, and it was already very hard to even catch while being so small. Now imagine what the actual model she's building now can do.
Yeah.
We should increase.
It also might be.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say it could also be modifiable as well. Like this one might not have any slotted modifications, but I'm pretty sure the one she's designing now can, since they'll probably be made for space flight and dealing with whatever will impede them in their travels. So they probably will have weapons on them.
Oh, you right here.
Or some stealth capability.
Oh, I'm right here, sir. Don't you worry. He needs to smoke less.
No, he's playing Call of Duty. He's playing Call of Duty now.
Oh my god.
Classic combination.
Oh my god. Alright. So it's becoming a problem. And there's another problem with Avatar.
Honestly, I'd say there's two problems. Dr. Jan, which, like I said, is a chained beast right now.
Yeah.
And Abadar Core is obviously basically made a move on us. I agree with the chained air quotes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Just out of curiosity, Bramble,
Yes.
if I know I had mentioned this jokingly before about the duct taping people to ceilings thing.
Yes.
If I was to tell you I wanted Varial to find out who put the code on the Abadar code on our workbot,
Yeah.
and then I said that he found out who it was, and then go to their place and then duct tape them to the ceiling and then put the robot on their bed with them looking down at the robot, and then a patch with the military member division that Varian was a part of. Would I have to roll for any of that?
No.
Okay, thank you. I just curious.
Yeah, so the way that the creative reins work is that when I tell you like stuff like that, and we have these scenes where it's just like the surveillance thing, like you did with your three best men, and we made the furry jokes and everything. It's just like that is on you. That is on you. You left yourself open. You know.
I did. I'm also a Space Wolves fan, by the way, so I guess I do it to myself.
Yeah.
I mean, you need the best military contractors, right? They're from a certain community.
All right, so I guess are we able to figure out who exactly put the malware on the robot?
You know it was a Lashunta.
All right, well, Varian's going to use his brain blast powers and try to figure out what Lashunta would have done it.
Okay. Well,
and also not necessarily just him. Good.
Yep. The closest Lashunta you can see to the project is Haria.
That's fucking impossible.
Is it?
There's no fucking way that she's being used as a fucking a knight. They like stuck some brain chip in her and she sleepwalks and goes sabotages Centicorp.
If you say so, I will always defer to the judgment of the player.
That's insane.
We've had some pretty crazy things happen.
She kind of goes into berserker mode when she's out of her powder.
Honestly, I would believe that Haria might be capable of sabotaging a project just to fuck with Abadar Core.
Was our very first visitor from Abadar Core, wasn't she a Sheeran?
Yes.
Your second visitor was
second.
Yeah. And she works for you now.
Yep.
Okay.
Garr, I kind of want you to check that out.
Let's see here. The Fixer, Zeki. Constant surveillance. There you go. You go in Varial jail. You've been a bad girl.
Yeah. It's very, very suspicious right now.
Also, I appreciate the pun in constant surveillance.
You gotta go with what the players give you, man.
So Garr has a fairly good idea of what's about to happen.
Please enlighten me, because you've been right 3 times now.
So I'm not sure if Garr would articulate this out loud, because there's a whole Curse of Cassandra thing going on, but I think he thinks that Jan is just biding her time. Ooh. And then there's going to be some random nonsense with Sharpwing, and it's going to result in an attack on the Viscaria, because that's really all she wants.
Yep.
She has made absolutely no secret of that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she's basically said it out loud.
Exactly. So I'm like, well, she's going to try to make this happen come hell or high water.
She may even like test this out on like anybody that slighted her, like
Oh no.
like our one friend that joined that joint with Toothpick and them, or that's staying with Toothpick and them for the time.
Ice pick.
Ice pick.
That's a horrifying idea. I love it.
Yeah, I'm starting to see where the spin came off of from air quotes kidnapping, but yeah, there was still absolutely social engineering that was happening with that.
And
Yeah.
speaking of which, the social engineer is back on social media.
Who is the social engineer that's trying to fucking fish people out of our pockets?
I would say that even if you do not know their identity right now, you know that they are extremely active and they're not in your settlement. You've eliminated that much.
Okay.
Be funny if it was Hoodlum.
Hoodlum?
Yeah.
I'd say, 'cause otherwise I feel like you also need to have like a personal like company shit list of like listening to this person is clearly treasonous to the company,
Okay.
and like whatever the hell they
Blacklist.
listen. Yeah, they need to get blacklisted.
Just fucking ban them from the infosphere. It's
Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, actually, why
So
can't we
does
just do that? Why can't
You
we just do
can.
that?
Your wife just text messaged you. Just take away her damn phone and infosphere access.
Yeah, I will do that.
Okay.
I will put forward a recommendation to the rest of the group that we should be banning this random person that keeps doing all social engineering, and also backlog where their IP is at.
All right. Yeah. Their IP is off planet, but you ban it.
Okay, well, before we ban them and like lose the connection, we need to figure out where specifically off planet that is.
It's coming from your communications array.
Okay, so
brought
let's
to you
make a
by
trip there.
NordVPN.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. So they're using
So is
your
it-
communication array to actually get past most of your security at this point.
Okay. So, to make sure I'm understanding this correctly, so basically it sounds like the communicator array needs to have a scrub through.
Remember, what was happening with the outpost that you're making right now, that space station and everything? A lot of things are going in and out of space, just like Abadar Core is getting a lot of transports into space. So there's a lot of more traffic going on than there was before. Things are passing those satellites all the time.
I'll
Okay.
be honest. I was already way ahead convinced that this was Abada Corp because that's a corporation move.
You know what's also a
This
corporation
kind of-
move? Taking your
Assuming
spaceship
that
and running one of their trucks off the road that doesn't exist.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And we did a good job at that.
You did.
Yeah. So, sounds like the part of the safety stand down thing we need to do is have a huge scrub of the entire place. Because especially considering it's probably working on stuff that has now been several years old, it needs to be re-brought back up onto the network. And, like, at a proper, like, large settlement, capabilities of, like, for, like, security. Because right now, like, we're gonna keep bleeding people off with social engineering stuff, and also other just random things that are gonna get past us. Because we're not in small colony, we're not in building phase anymore. We're large corporation, small colony.
Right, and you're going to bleed people for that event.
Yeah. So, Varian will also put forward that recommendation to make sure that we do like as part of the safety stand, we rebase everything and bring all the networks and everything back up, and basically just go dark for like 2 weeks. Like, hey guys, we're gonna do like go dark for 2 weeks as part of this safety stand down. The entire place is gonna go under a reevaluation for making sure that we're working safely and effectively.
You're taking away our communication access and our ability to confer with our associates? Like, that you have so many scientists pinging you right now. It's just like, you can't do that. You just can't do that.
Yeah, I think shutting down the entirety of communications and computations is, how do I put it?
It would mess up so many of our research experiments.
Shax is now on social media saying like he dislikes the Hell Knights, limits on scientific freedoms. It's like it's like this is a completely different company now. He can't even fathom a blackout period of more than a day because of an emergency. There's no way that any self-respecting scientist is going to tolerate 2 weeks.
Varian will immediately do the anime like GIF thing where the lawyer guy just takes his hands to his face and goes, "Oh."
Yeah.
Upon seeing that Shax is posting on Reddit again.
Yeah, because you keep pissing him off.
Hey, why didn't you just call me?
He would just call you if you had told him about the blackout before.
We didn't. Well, I was putting it to a vote. I didn't say we're doing it. I don't work independently, and whenever I do something that I'm saying that I'm going to do something, I give everybody a pregnant pause to say, "Don't do that."
Okay. He'll take a step back. He'll take a step back, and he'll say, like, I hope you do the right thing, and he's gonna go get some tea.
Yeah. Yes, I want to do the right thing. I didn't say that we were going to have to do that, and besides, it was going to happen right this minute.
Yep. So he and Variel go over to the side, and like Shax puts on loud music so they can continue the argument elsewhere before they finish up.
Yeah, but I'll just like to put that I also understood that this 2-week blackout was just put forward as a potential plan to take while the whole safety thing in the site happens. So, but it would be, if it's colony-wide, it would be a pretty bad idea for, the type of still civilian operation we are as a whole.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Cali would take the drone to the science team in Fishfair to see if they have anyone that can go through the code of this thing to see what his purpose was. Or what his prerogatives were.
Sure. Give me a computers check, Cali.
Well, she said she was taking it to the science team.
Okay. Do you want to give it to Shax?
Yes, ask him if he has anyone available to examine and go through this the code of this drone.
Yeah, he'll get your drone specialists on it, and within 8 hours you'll have the response. From what you can see, this was done in a garage. No real lab or anything like that, no facility. Most of the things were 3D printed. A kid could have made it with plans off the infosphere.
You get fingerprints on it at all to see what we can get from it?
Fingerprints? Why didn't you take it to Garr? You told me to look at its construction and its programming.
Well, you said it was built in the garage, so I did not know that. I thought it was built in the factory.
Well, the difference between a factory and a garage are the striations on the tools, and he'll show you different slides and whatnot. He shows you the current Operation Sharp Wing. This is from the automatic fabricator that you disabled, and he shows the clear, fine striations of a professional machine. And then he shows you all the rough edges and everything of individual handmade tool marks and things like that, and someone who has scraped away the excess of the parts of the drone so they could fit together.
Once you start talking about the differences in shear stress, tactile strip and shit.
Yeah,
He's gonna be nodding out.
but you asked for a fingerprint. This is as good as a fingerprint of the machine that made it. He snaps his fingers.
Huh?
I gave you your fingerprint. It's not a fingerprint. It's a machine print. If you find the machine now you'll know which drone made it, or which machine made the drone. Yes?
I'll send this information to Garr. He is the
I
guy
just
for
said
finding
you
this.
couldn't give it to Garr. He's just like you people.
Shax, I think we'd all assumed that this was a professional grade thing, and in our factories there's not many fingerprints happening. And we thought you were way more apt at being our specialist for anything that is industrial and large-scale scientific. What might happen in a dustless room.
He's gonna take one of those Gatorade-style size things of tea and just chug it.
But thank you very much for providing, the whole machine fingerprint.
Garr, we need you to track. We need you to find things.
Garr, what? We've all touched it now, Garr. We've taken it apart and everything. Now tell us the things. This keeps happening.
I'm so lost right now.
So they took the evidence. They took the evidence and they worked it already. And lots more hands have touched it.
I'm pretty sure Shax would be quite capable of deciphering that it is evidence and it maybe should not be touched by Bear Claw.
Well, yeah, of course, yes.
Yeah.
But anything that was on site at this point.
Yeah, the complicated part about fingerprints is probably the whole us trying to wrestle it into a bag.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you people to stop contaminating crime scenes.
The 4th time you've asked in 4 books.
If you would like to catch the crime scenes yourself next time, you are welcome.
So what would you like to know about this drone now that you know it was made inside of a garage and not inside of an official factory? Doesn't sound like something Abadar would do.
Sounds like something maybe a contractor working for Abadar might do.
Ooh, you have a lot of contractors working for you too.
Yep.
Well, you have 10 minutes. If you'd like to think about it during the week instead, Garr, you may.
What would I need to do to try to track down where this thing was manufactured? Would it have been manufactured in the colony, or did it come from outside the colony?
Here,
Potentially in colony. What's the idea, sir?
Materials made out of, track what kind of printer makes that, find out who ordered that material.
Okay. It's similar to material found at the tea farm. With those drones.
So did the tea farm order that material?
The filament? Yes. Killswitch uses it to make those drones, the dragonflies and the little solar drones. And you saw where he lives. You saw the little hut where he lives and everything. He's got the 3D printer right there.
I pull up his record and I find out he's had any dealings with Aberdar Court.
Nope, he's had dealings with the druids. And you can put in Killswitch and you have all the things on him, which is nothing.
Okay. Garr immediately suspects the cat.
So what it sounds like is somebody went onto their property, made some shit, and then left.
Well, Killswitch is a mechanic. We can ask him about it.
We find out who his specific supplier was for the filament, and then see who else got it.
Yeah.
Yes. It's not kill switch. It's just stupid.
The
Well, he
filament
might know if anyone had access to his garage
yeah.
to make the equipment they need. So we could ask him.
Yeah, Paula.
I pull up Paula's.
You see the 6-year-old girl's photo.
Oh, I realize that is a 6-year-old child that does not understand what corporate espionage is, and I close it because I'm a reasonable person.
It is a 6-year-old Lashunta that might be the strongest caster on this entire planet.
She can
And
work a
if that
forklift.
Lashunta is the Lashunta that messed with the whole thing, I swear to fuck, she will not be allowed to be a caster anymore.
Okay. It was a Lashunta, though.
Yeah, and it made me concerned.
Yeah.
It's not possible that Paula is the villain of these entire books.
Doubt it.
The little girl has political opinions about Vesk.
So, all right. So, who on planet then is Dr. Jan actually friends with?
No one.
Okay, that solves that.
Yeah. Everyone knows this woman's reputation from the infosphere, and she's not been quiet about it. I mean, even Shax has limits with her as a colleague.
Yeah. So also then too is Dr. Jan still actually abiding by the don't talk about work on social media aspect of the NDA at least?
Yeah, absolutely. But she's very frustrated, so she's taken to social media.
Jesus.
You never said she couldn't criticize you guys.
Which is a good thing.
Guys, I have a lot of time on my hands for the next month. I don't know what to do now.
Okay, well, so let's talk about the safety stand-down stuff some more, because I feel like we're getting a little lost on the who 3D printed it. So the main thing is that I'm gonna make sure that Varial's gonna do is highlight all the practices and everything we need to do, run through all our security protocols, identify what exactly can be considered old tech you'd be using and that could be potentially used by Abadar Corp, and then call for it. It needs to be the entire thing needs to be redone to make sure it's actually safe. Do some actual training with all of the base level employees, and also actually identify the actual scope of the work that we're intending to do to make sure we don't also then have too many workers going on at the same time.
Okay.
Because otherwise there's a problem that might happen with quality assurance, and where the workers are not getting the proper amount of training they need. And then also another thing too is that we need to have more actual, potentially, because it sounds like it, more actual safety inspectors for supervising what's actually going on. Mm-hmm. And we also need to make sure we structure it and that the safety officer is on the same level of authority as Dr. Jan, and also is capable of telling Dr. Jan, like, hey, I have a safety concern and I need to bring this up to one of the administrators. And then one of the administrators will then be able to take care of it from there. Does everybody else agree with that idea?
There were a whole bunch of parts of that idea, but the general idea of giving the employees courses and all that stuff, and basically putting our safety inspector next to Dr. Jan, that's perfectly fine. I'm not sure we entirely need more safety inspectors, but we got the resources.
Well, the main thing is that Mr. Kilka is like the only guy that has been brought forward to me to say he's an actual safety officer. Yeah. So I don't know how many other safety officers we have.
For that project, only him.
Yeah. Oh, fuck no! I would have I would have said something and been like, okay, we're having this many safety teams, like
Right.
this many like supervisors, like per people that we were hiring for this.
And this man from the union would have said, no.
What?
He is the union leader. He has final say over the hires.
The union team is separate from the safety inspectors.
No, we hire them.
We hired some too.
So what you're saying is you like it whenever people get hurt and no work gets done.
No, but they have to pay their union dues.
What exactly do
We'll
you pay their
hire-
dues into anyway? What are you doing with this money?
Union
That's
things.
Quite.
I pull up an immediate audit of what this motherfucker is doing on the side for what they've been spending the union shit for. Because
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
not like it immediately whenever somebody tells me I don't like safety. And actually trying to make sure everything's working right. Because
If anything,
that's-
most union places would be all for more
yeah,
safety inspectors.
and it's
Yeah.
a huge red flag.
Which is exactly why he set off the soldier, so he can get that money now.
Oh, well, that's the thing is now the soldier has him in his has gantry in his sights, is because the problem is he just said that he doesn't want to actually get it done to the proper standard.
He didn't say it like that. He just said, like, I have the final say.
Let's put something forward.
The box
Who is this
grows.
Who
Yeah.
is this motherfucker?
Let's just do it like that.
I don't have a problem with unions, for the record. I think unions are fine. When they're poorly ran, they're incompetent as shit, and they need to be handled immediately.
Suggestion: let's just hire, the amount of safety people we require ourselves, and just fucking pay them double the union dues that they would pay even if they wouldn't want to join anyway.
Scabs?
No, not scabs,
No,
but
paying them extra to compensate
Yeah.
for those union dues.
Yeah, we're still paying. The company itself is paying the union dues.
Okay. Gantry has no problem with that.
Yeah, but he's still getting audited, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. His books are perfect.
see,
I still
That's-
check the other separate accounts.
Yeah, that's
that they're
also a
both-
red flag. No one's books are ever perfect.
No?
Yeah, I also there will be further auditing all the other things that he's putting his money into to make
Oh,
sure
the
I
things-
follow.
The
yes.
things he's privately invested into? Okay.
And then also in the things that he's invented too. I would put on my tinfoil hat really quick and just say you
Yeah.
should check out who exactly the flock people invest their money into, and leave
Yeah.
it at that.
Yeah.
And also who puts money into flock, and I will take my tinfoil hat off.
Yes. Well, I think this is a good stopping point for next time. You guys have you guys are very you're very much on the ball, more than the developers were. They were all about, like, the union is going to defend itself and you're going to need to acquiesce to this, and you've turned it into, like, no.
We like the union. We want to work with our
Yes.
company,
Yes.
but we wanted to make sure it gets done right. And then the other people that are supposed to be like, "Yeah, we don't like you," or still like, "We don't like you, but we're stupid." And now we have to buff them.
Yeah. This is great.
So we have to be the one to iron out their own problems for them, which is funny as shit.
Mm-hmm. Now, we're gonna do a colony turn. The colony turn will advance so that Sharpwing can continue, and once it does continue, it's gonna be about 2 or 3 more turns before the next event. And I believe during that time you're going to lose a couple people due to an event we rolled.
Okay.
And after that will be the political scandal, which will be after that event, and then we will begin part 2 of book 4. What do you guys think so far? I think you're really engaged. I think you're invested.
I think this is fun
Yeah.
because I actually get the ball in my court, so I'm actually allowed to do things, and I don't have to necessarily say I got to roll for it. And also, whenever I find problems like this motherfucker, like being like, I don't like poor safety in my thing, and I don't like military people. Like, are you
Yeah.
Are you dumb? Are you dumb?
It's my personality. I have one sentence of personality. It's just like, I don't like the soldier mentality. Or simpletons.
What?
Yes.
But it's an oxymoron unto itself, which is saying he just doesn't like it whenever there's dumb military jar heads.
It's like you could just say like he doesn't like simpletons because like usually like what
That
I don't know,
covers
it's like
that soldier mentality he's concerned about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
being a
'cause, like-
jarhead.
yeah, jarhead, yeah.
I'm coming in with a surgical scalp.
Yeah, he's not prepared for that. It's just like he has already an idea of what a soldier is. He thought he'd be getting Kuzan. He got you.
That's funny.
Yeah. Kuzan is lost in time forever. It's sad.
Again.
Again. It happened twice.
We'll
Fired
see
a
him in
nickel
six
for
months.
every time.
We intend to make more RU by getting people lost in time if we're getting nickels.
Yeah. Also, I have a
Weekly-
follow-up thing for also saying like what specifically happens during the safety stand-down thing. That there's other things I want to highlight that I want to happen, and we can hash that out later.
That's fine. That's what the Discord is for. You can say that
Yep.
anytime during the week, and you'll all be able to see it, and you'll all be able to, comment on it, which is great, because we'll have it ready for next session.
Yeah. We almost wanted to rename the channel to Varial's email chain.
I will make such a channel.
I'm not saying that. I'd say renaming the Starfinder Morning Group channel
No.
to Varial's email.
No, we can
which
add
is
another
funny.
one.
A thread. We'll put a thread.
Okay, that
That's
works.
easy enough to do. Yeah, we'll do a thread.
Yeah, but I do think there is some amount of micromanaging the details of this imaginary company that might be going
I like it.
quite far.
Okay, I like it.
Okay. Yeah. I need to micromanage some idiots in real life, so forgive me if I'm not engaging all that much with it sometimes out of session.
Trust me, you're telling me. So I'm an E6, right? So I'm in charge of my entire division, and then I have to interact with everybody else that's on the ship. So I want you to imagine how many monkeys I deal with every day.
Oh yeah,
this-
not my
this-
monkey,
this
not
is-
my circus.
So
I know how it just works sometimes in the uniformed services. I'm happy that I'm dealing with people who are regularly or all the time out of uniform, and well, it's a different kind of circus, but yeah, this one takes priority.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm happy that this thing is enjoyable as I enjoy, the colony turn stuff, which is my nerd shit.
How about the rest?
Probably
Oh, yeah.
during this time while Merv isn't around that Varial ends up finding out about Merv's little personal unit of guys that Slate set up for him. And it probably is very disconcerting for him that they're called the E4M.
I don't know what that means, but
E4 Mafia.
oh, fair enough.
It's like 5 guys that work directly for Merv.
Oh yeah, I totally get it because essentially that's like I've also set up my own little posse as well as you guys saw. So don't worry, Varial's on the same page.
Garr, are you on the same page?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Do you
It's a
also-
lot
do you
of
also have
freedoms. Oh, go
Do
ahead.
you also have cronies that do your work for the dirty work for you? That whenever you don't need to do it yourself.
They're called
Gar has
pirates.
a whole net. Yeah, Gar has a whole network of people he could talk to. It's
Oh, so we're all on the same.
Garr
page.
has pirates.
Yes.
Oh yeah, perfect. We're all on the same page.
Haria has the Fae. Cali has
Oh.
the Knights of Galarian. It's taken you this long just to catch up with them.
Wow, it's only have been here for like 2 months.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'm doing pretty good for 2 months though.
Yeah, you are. You are. We've enjoyed having you, sir. Otherwise, we would say otherwise.
I would agree.
Also, I am used to the military mentality. I run games for a lot of military people. Is there anything you guys need for next time?
No.
Nope. Not that I can think
I
of.
do not think so.
Please be prepared to level up to, I believe it is
It's me.
Eight.
8th
should be.
level.
8.
After next session, we may get to 8th level, so start thinking about 8th level for part 2 of book 4.
All right.
noted.
Oh yeah. And then also, when do I start making my second character? I know I kind of forgot about it this week. I've been a little busy.
That's fine. I was busy too. We'll get to it during this week. How about that?
Sounds great. I'll if you leave the server up today, then I can make that.
Yep. I'm going to need the server around nighttime, but I'll leave it up for you for like an hour after the session.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and next time we're going to do some colony turns. We're going to resolve what happened with the consequences of people being under surveillance from Variel. And yeah, we'll take it from there, because the Veskarium's going to get very interested very soon.
Yeah. Also, another thing with the colony turns, we need to build an embassy. If Bramble doesn't just give it to us at this point, we need to build an embassy. We need to actually talk to these people before we go to war with them, because diplomacy is always the first weapon we need to use.
We literally have a communications array.
I know, but it's stupid though, because we're playing a tabletop game.
Yeah.
We can do a fucking voice. We can do a Zoom.
Zoom call, yeah.
We did many Zoom calls in the history. We had them over for dinner many times.
Yes. But no embassy. No embassy.
Yeah, we don't have an embassy, so we can't do it.
Yeah. They wanted
You know
a
where the
restaurant district.
You know where spies get coordinated? In embassies. That is a real fact. Embassies are the
believe
hotbed
it.
for spy activity.
I believe it.
Well, one thing's for certain. This embassy is going to have one rockin' menu from all the restaurant districts. Have a good one, guys.
So yeah.
Yeah, have a good one.
Take
See you
care,
around.
guys.